Hello, hello. Can anybody hear me or see me? Just let me know, and once I get the first response there in the box, I'll know that I'm actually live. I never quite know. Yes, somebody says they can. Yes, hello, hello. You can hear me. Good, good, good. Hello from the Moy here. That's myself, and actually, this wee man has just woken up right on key. So here's Larry Kelly with me too. He's mad looking biscuits at the minute, but he's here. Glad you're here. Hope you're all well. I thought it's about time for another chat. It's been a long time since we had a chat, so I thought we'd a bit of crack tonight and chatting. And Larry's going to get ready. We'll do a bit of chat and I'll answer a few questions, and we might have a bit of music and everything. Hello, Larry. It's past your bedtime. Gillick Mama says it certainly is. He was asleep. He was asleep there for a while, and then he just woke up there. I think about 5 minutes before this was meant to start. So at least it means I'm not waking him, which is I'd be getting in trouble for that, I think. So hope you're all well. To anybody in the north coast, northeast of the US and up in Canada and all, hope you're surviving the snow up there and everything's okay. Larry's trying to get back up onto the seat again. I've been following it all on the news that it seems it's tough for you there. I'll pull this down. There's the wee man. Oh no, I cracked my head. But yep. Hope you're all well. I'm gonna answer your questions. Just a few hellos here first. Hello, I'm just calling in the names here. Hello, Alan from Buffalo. Hello. From Pittsburgh and Atlanta and Australia and Canada and New Jersey, South Carolina, Canada, no snow in Southwest Ontario. Glad to see you live. Thank you. See someone saying I should make panties there for something. I'm not sure. Thunderwear. Oh, okay. So CT should make panties for women and call them thunderwear. Right, I understand now. Salt Lake City, Pennsylvania, North Carolina, Chicago, Charlotte, Virginia, Washington, Dallas, Florida, wow, Long Beach, California. So look, you're all very welcome. As I say, we're going to have a bit of crack tonight. It's the first one where he's been awake at the start of it anyway. And I hope you all had a good Christmas and are having a good New Year. I've got questions, a load of questions. You can fire in questions, look. All night. I've got a load of them here printed off as well. So I'm happy just to fire on with some. Start with the first one. The first one I actually saw was Trish Young. She was very kind in what she said about how her music makes her feel talented and loyal to your fans. Your music has really helped me through some hard times, especially this past 7 months. I lost my husband and my mum. Very sorry to hear that. Put your music on and walk past it, running because all I want to do is make them proud of me. So keep singing. Thank you very much, Trish, for that. I'm sorry for all your loss. That's tough. But music is good in that way. I think that it often helps. Linda Gates Cunningham said, "Is Zara performing with you in That's a Woman this year?" No, that's the thing. Zara, of course, was on the very first show and did the first few tours. We had a great time. Zara runs her own dance school now back in Dublin here. And unfortunately, she's not going to be on the tour. But That's a Woman will be on the tour. I'm looking forward to it. We're getting ready. This Saturday, we fly to Orlando and get ready to start the Best Of tour with Celtic Thunder. And it's going to be great because it's a lot of, a lot of the new stuff a lot of the old stuff, from the very first few shows. And it's going to be great to sing those old songs again. It is going to be great. Just looking down through the set list, we got the set list through there a few weeks ago. And it's great just to be singing these songs again that I haven't sung in years, to be honest. And as one of the few remaining members of the original show left here, it's pretty special. So it's going to be a special tour. Christina Silva says, I'd like to know how old Larry is and how long you've had him for. Larry was born on the 14th of November 2013. So he's a year and a few months now, I suppose. Yeah. So I got him when he was about 6 months. So yeah, this is he's a year old now, and he's my wee man, and I'm gonna miss him a lot when I go back on tour. But he stays with my mum and dad when I go on tour, and they've just fallen in love with him, and they don't want when I come back. They don't want to give him back to me basically because he's best friends with them now too. So he's happy. He's happy at his granny and granddad's too. He's a lot of good time there too. Someone, Alan Hirschberger says, new to Celtic Thunder and new music, not sure what rock I've been under, but loving both. Would you ever do a solo album of inspirational songs or love songs? Yeah, I've often been asked that about, just doing even songs like religious songs and stuff, whatever considered. And the answer is yeah. I've been growing up singing those sort of songs anyway, so it wouldn't be something strange or very foreign to me to do it, So you never know in the future something I would maybe consider doing. Your favourite CT song to perform live? It's a very difficult one to answer, I swear, and it changes from night to night. As I say, with this Best Of tour coming up, I'm getting the chance to sing the likes of Heartbreaker and That's a Woman again, which is great. I love doing the sort of the more theatrical ones as well, and getting a chance to do those again. And there may even be Brothers in Arms and that sort of thing back in the show again. So it's going to be great to do those songs again, as I said. Marcia Egbert Schmidt said, this question is for Larry. Does Ryan talk in his sleep? And if so, what does he say? Larry wouldn't know because Larry doesn't sleep in my bed. He's not allowed to. Am I right, Larry? Larry's got his own bed down here, and he sleeps down here, and then he comes up in the morning times and lies in my bed and falls asleep there. But not at night. That's can't do that. Someone says, have you written any new songs? Can you sing one, please? And thank you for being you and so wonderful. Thank you, Marcia, so much. We're in the process, for if you don't know, Neil and myself, with Burn and Kelly, in the process of writing songs for a new album for Burn and Kelly. And so we've got a few great ideas, and we actually got together and started to write some stuff. I'm very excited about it, to be honest. So yeah, that's something that's you're gonna see the fruition of that hopefully in a few months' time. We're gonna take our time at it and get it right. But we thought we'd love to do that, and we feel that's the next progression for Burn and Kelly, and that is just to get some original songs as well into our set and into our repertoire. And we're excited about that. I'm excited about how the writing's going. So yeah, as I always say, watch this space. I'll go through some more questions here that you might have right now. Let's see. Beastly says, it was great meeting you in December, but I was too nervous to talk to you. I really love your music and would love to meet you again and actually talk to you. Never be too nervous with me, honestly. Laurie says, hi Ryan, Desperado is dear to me. Desperado is another song I always love doing, and that's one I'm excited about doing again on this tour coming up. Have you ever run a half marathon? Hannah Adele says, yes I have. I ran one half marathon once. 1 hour 34 minutes. It was a tough 1 hour 34 minutes, but I'd love to do it again. Where are you going, Larry? Are you going down? Yeah, so I've done one half marathon. Looking to do a full marathon. Someday I hope they did. T. McCarroll says, have you heard George's new one yet? Looking forward to that one. I've heard some of it, and it's incredible. For anyone who doesn't know, George was working on his new album before he very sadly left us and departed this world. But the album finished, and it's going to come out this year, and it's something we're all very much looking forward to. It's going to be his legacy, I think, and to leave on that note it's going to be incredible. We all still miss him an awful lot. And this tour itself is going to be this best of tour. It's going to be particularly poignant, I think, because when I think of these songs that I've been singing since 2007, 2008, we're singing them with George, and George is always going to be there, and his voice is always going to be there, and his presence is always going to be there. So it's it's very poignant. But I think this, we're all. I know I'm very excited myself about the album and to hear exactly it all in its entirety. Brittany Hines asked, Ryan, will you watch the Super Bowl? If you are, who are you going for? Well, I will definitely be watching the Super Bowl. We fly to Orlando. Excuse me, I'll drink my tea. We'll fly to Orlando on Saturday to start rehearsing before the tour. So I'm hoping that David, musical director, will be kind to give me a few hours off on Sunday for not rehearsing. To see the Super Bowl. It's mad to think that only a year ago I was actually there at the Super Bowl in New Jersey. Now, I'll be still be in the US and get to watch it on TV. Who am I going for? I don't know. It's been a fantastic season. I think it's been an amazing season. Obviously, I was disappointed that the Broncos fell short, and the Colts fell short as well. And it's more, I think I was a bit gutted for the Packers, because I thought the Packers should have beat the Seahawks and didn't. But that's the name of the game. So it's going to be a great final. I don't know, I'm going to sit in the fence and say I'm not sure. I probably would prefer, I don't know, it could be a Boston thing. I'll say no more. I see a few go Seahawks, Patriots for the win, so it's we've got a lot of Patriots and Seahawks in, so it's Aria Thorne going to get a shout out to make a sick girl feel much better. Shelby, I hope you feel better. Sorry about that. I'll read a few more your questions here as I go down through them. Found out a couple of days ago, this is from Mary Brandenburg, found out a couple of days ago that the tour is going to make a stop in Baltimore. That's wonderful. We haven't seen you guys in almost 3 years and missed you. Got my tickets today and can't wait to see you all. Will you be singing Desperado or Heartbreaker on the tour? I'd say there's a good chance I'll be singing both of them, I reckon. So yeah, as I said, looking forward to all these old songs coming back up. Yeah, there's going to be ads coming in and out, as you know, in these chats, but look, we'll try our best to get through them without too much disruption, we hope. Ruth Moyer says, what studio will you be at for the Staged show? Yes, the Staged show, Neil and myself are doing, Bernard and Kelly are doing at the very end of the CT tour. And we're going to a studio. We finish up the tour, and in back in Florida actually, and we're going to go to a studio to do the actual stage show from there. So we're really looking forward to that. We'll have some of the new songs on that stage show and all too. So it's gonna be good. Yeah. So keep an eye on the website and the Bernard Kelly website and the Twitter and stuff to get all the details of that. Just on the website actually, I don't know if some of you might have noticed, I've finally taken into rejuvenating my own website, ryankellymusic.com, and it's a work in progress at the minute, but we've got some stuff on it there already. If you just go onto it, and you can actually stick your email address down to be part of the mailing list, and we'll keep in contact with you that way to let you know where things are going. But it's a work in progress, but it's getting there. It's getting there, you know. So excited about that as well. Rosemary Brand says, "Hi Ryan, just wonder when you're coming back to Australia." I know a few people have asked us this about Australia, whether it's with myself, with Bernard Kelly, with Neil, or with CT. Unfortunately now, with CT, as you can have guessed at this stage, we're not going to be in Australia this year. We've played there 3 years in a row, but we will. I've heard that in the future we definitely will be back there. That's the last I've heard on that. Bernard Kelly with Neil, we had a great tour there last year. So much so that we ended up making an album there of a live show from Sydney. And yeah, we'll definitely be back. We're hoping to be back actually, fingers crossed, this year. But there's a lot of work involved in that and getting that sorted, but that's what we're trying to do. So another one of those watch these spaces, but we'll try and get there for sure. Yeah. Just looking down through your questions here. What have you planned for 2015? Nikki Ford says, yeah, it's gonna be out with Celtic Thunder right now from next week on. Going to do a lot of writing and recording with Bernard Kelly, and more touring, and more writing and more recording. That's the plan for the year. So yeah, that's what we're all planning to do anyway. So it's going to be busy again. I think that's the way I like it. It's just to keep things busy, you know. So that's my plan. I can't tell you any more than that, but there's plenty in the pipeline anyway. So look, I thought I got to start with it's time for song racking. We're just talking about the best of tour and the old songs and stuff. And I reckon I might do a song from the past, if that's alright. I think what song I'll do. Might do this one. Black is the colour of my true love's hair. Her lips so like some roses fair. She's the sweetest smile and the gentlest hand, and I love the ground whereon she stands. I love my love, and well she knows. I love the ground whereon she goes. I wish the day it soon would come when she and I be as one. Go to the Clyde, and I mourn and weep. For satisfied I never can be. And I write her a letter, just a few short lines, and suffer death 1,000 times. For black is the color of my true love's hair. Her lips are like some roses fair. She's the sweetest smile and the gentlest hand, and I love the ground whereon she stands. The black is the color of my true love's hair. There you go, better black is the colour. I always loved that song. It's one of the first songs I think I ever learned on the guitar back in the day. Yeah. So yeah, I just thought it'd be one to it's been a while since I've actually sang that song, so I thought it'd be good to do that one. So Larry's gone to sleep, so that's how much Larry enjoys my chat, and I just make him sleep. Just reading down through your questions here and stuff. EK Morrow says, Ran, when you were at the Priory the other day, were you there for a retreat? No, I was there just for Mass. That's actually what I was there for. But that's where I think I posted the picture of the dog, the beautiful big St. Bernard from the Priory, and it's such a cool. Okay, just keep going through some of your questions here. Hi Ryan, just wondering, Linda Boyd said, hi Ryan, just wondering where you will be for the Stagia concert in April. I think I already said that. It's going to be somewhere in Florida, actually. Well, Nicole and Peter will be there too. Yeah, they're very much part of the whole Burning Kelly experience now, so they will certainly be there. Shannon says, Ryan, it's amazing to see you perform at the Foxwoods. My question is to get the joy and a gift to Rachel to give to you. Yes, I did, Shannon. Thank you very much. That's all. I mean, anything that you do bring for me or send to me, I do get them. And I'm sorry I'm not able to reply to everyone, but it's great when I get home and I'm able to go through my mail here. And I've spent actually the last few days doing that and replying to as many people as I can. And it's very much appreciated between myself and Larry, who seems to get more presents than I do now, which I'm not happy about. But there's not much I can do about that. He's definitely the most popular of the two of us, and he likes to remind me of that. But no, you're very kind. You're so kind in what you give us, and I appreciate it all. So thank you so much for that. Stephanie Rose Stacy says, love you so much. I have to work while you have your chat. I have a couple of questions. Can you just say my name? I just did. If you live in one state in the US, which one would you live in? That's going to offend somebody, so I'm not going to say it. I don't actually know. It changes from year to year and where I go, and I just love. I love the US. Love North America. I also I can spend time there, I can spend time in Canada, I can spend time in Australia, I can spend time all over Europe. I'm pretty happy travelling, to be honest. CL Goodrich asks, is Damien Giddy a permanent member of CT now? He certainly is coming with us for this tour, yeah, and it's great to have Damien back. It's going to feel very much like the good old days with Damien there. Very excited about that. He's going to be a great addition to the show. Let's see what other questions we have here. Brittany Hines says, can I get a shout out to my best friend, Alicia Schaefer? There you go, Alicia. Linda says, do you call Larry while you're away and talk to him? Well, I do. I Skype my mum and dad, and Larry's always there to chat. Somebody asked, a lot of people are asking where are Rory and Molly. Rory's my cat and Larry's our dog. Rory and Molly. Molly's our dog. God. And Rory's our cat. And they are with my mum and dad now. They stay with my mum and dad permanently. Larry stays here until I go away on tour, and then Larry joins them as well. So that's why you don't see so much of them anymore in my photograph stuff, because Larry's here. But they're being very well looked after, and they're in good health, thank God, Rory and Molly. Kathleen Rogers, my birthday is January 20th. Shout out, happy birthday. Dee Hess, hi Dee says, hi Rand, since Damien will be the youngest lad on the tour as he was before, you're not going to slag him very much, are you? Not in the slightest, no way. I wouldn't mean that sort of thing at all, you know me. Dee. Kathy Grief says, hi Ram, my question is, what have you not done in your career that you would like to accomplish? Also, do you think one day you might write an autobiography, and so what would you call it? Thanks so much for staying up so late. What have you not done in my career that you would like to accomplish? There's a lot of stuff I've not done that you know. I mean, I've been very lucky, I think, in this career. I've got to do a lot of things, a lot of amazing things that you know I'm so thankful for. I would love to just continue doing this. Get my music out there more, get writing more of my own songs and co-writes, and get that out. And hopefully we can do that with this year with Bert and Kelly, and I've always would love to sing a musical on Broadway someday as well, but who knows, that would all be good. Cassie says, Sabine, that you're a big football fan, I'm interested in your opinion on the deflated ball issue. Just watch that though, we do love you, but there is a few Patriots fans watching. I think it's a pretty amazing phenomenon, this whole deflated ball thing. I think the Colts players and the Colts staff and all have moved on. I think we just got to move on and enjoy the Super Bowl on Sunday. I think that's all that can be done. It's so many questions here. Denise Long says, hi Rand from Wisconsin, thanks for taking time to answer questions. My question for you is, the songs you write are mostly personal experience, people watching, or just plain inspiration? I ask only because so many of your songs seem to fit so well in my life. By the way, I've listened to Not Far Apart about 1 million times and I still cry like a baby. Well, thank you for your kind words. My songwriting is very much, I feel if it's personal experience to a lot of a certain extent, whether it be my own personal experience or knowing someone who maybe the song would relate more to, or you know, in that regard. So I'm not saying every song that I write is autobiographical. It's certainly not, but I think it's a lot easier, and I feel it you can be more truthful when you're writing about stuff you actually know about or have quite a grasp on, you know. Will there be another cruise? Chris Starrat 2 says, I would hope so. I presume so. You know, I think they are taking a break this year, but the cruises have been so good that yeah, I'm sure there will be. Sarah Jacob says, love the IMAs in the back. Oh yeah, the IMAs are in the background actually, and like that's another thing. I think the IMAs are on this weekend. I just want to say thank you so much for all your votes and all your support for the IMAs this time around again. Fingers crossed. God knows what's going to happen, but you know it's your support has been incredible. I've got me these. Well, 2 of the 3. Neil has got the other one as well. So we've got. So I've got 3, but yeah. Thank you so much for those. So it's been incredible. Celtic Canadian, can I get a birthday shout out? It's on the 1st. Happy birthday for the 1st. Marcia, hello Marcia says, right, enjoyed watching you play basketball on the cruise. Did the rocking of the ship or the wind make it harder to play? That was the reason why my shot wasn't on. I'll take that reason, Marcia. Congratulations on the win. I enjoy watching the game so much that it makes up for you not making it to Thunder Bay due to rough waters. Yeah, well, I suppose that ties in with the whole cruise thing, and I played basketball on the cruise, and yeah, it was the rough waters that made my shot not as good as it should be. I'm going to stick to that anyway. Larry's growling here beside me. Just going down, just trying to pick a question here. Brittany again says, Ryan, are you glad Damien's back on the best of tour? I am, totally. Virginia Morris Heather says, Ryan, did you ever get a ticket for the Super Bowl? I presume you mean the Super Bowl this Sunday. No, I didn't. But I think it's good that Seahawks fans and the Patriot fans get to go to Arizona. Plus, I've got rehearsals, so I'm not sure I would be. I'm not sure how that went down if I'd have just sort of called Sharon and David Monroe and said, by the way, I'm going to go to the Super Bowl and I'll not be there for rehearsals today. I'm not sure how well they'd have took it. If you can remember last year when I went and we had a Burning Kelly Acoustic by Candlelight gig on the Monday after the Super Bowl, and my flight was cancelled out of New York and I had to hire a car and drive to Cleveland, and got there 10 minutes before the show started, driving through the snow. So I don't know if I could tempt fate again and do that one. Just see if you get any more questions here. This will play again, right? Someone says, Shower Patch says, yes, it's been recorded here, so it'll be up after this, and you can cut out all the nonsense bits, and if there's any good bits, you can go to that. Pickley says, I think there's a bird raiding my bird feeder outside my window right now. There's a bird in your backyard, and that's something you don't see too often in Ireland, actually, with birds in the backyard, and so hope everything's alright. Angela M. Keller says, I just received Life and In Time today, I can't wait to listen to them. Oh, great. Well, I hope you enjoy them. I might even get a song from them in a while. Lisa says, thank you for sending me a towel from the Super Bowl. That's right, you won. Lisa was one of the winners of the competition and got a towel that I got at the Super Bowl. So, any new Starbucks mugs? Becky Hatfield says, yes, that's another thing. You amaze me all these times. Actually, this one I'm drinking out of now is my newest one that I got sent the other day from Cologne in Germany. So that's the newest one to add to the collection. The cities are building up. I'm going to have to, I said before, I need to build bigger cupboards in my kitchen. And they need to get bigger and bigger. But they're amazing. I love them. So a lot of Australian, Canadian and American mugs from a lot of cities. But I guess there's probably still more. The Bahamas mug that got you on the cruise, you got me on the cruise tin. I did. It's in my cupboard. It is there. How do you ship all the gifts you receive home from fans? Jesse says. I generally have, well, two things. I generally have I'll post a box or a couple of boxes home from tour, which arrive either before I get home myself or after I get home myself, and I usually end up with another suitcase home as well. But yeah, that's all part and parcel of it. It's all good. Let me see what other questions we have here. I put these all out in a row, so let's just see. Caress James says, "Tell me, what's your favourite song right now?" What's your favourite song? Do you know my favourite song right now? I suppose. I've probably spoke to you before about being a big fan of a singer-songwriter here from Ireland called Damien Rice, and I think listening to his album many years ago actually got me thinking about songwriting, got me influenced in songwriting, and picking up the guitar and singing. I just love songwriting and what he just the emotions he gets into his songs, you know. And he's actually just released a new album very recently, My Favorite Fantasy, you call it, and there's a song on there that I really love, and it's a song I would love to play for you. Now, in saying that, yes, someone says, "Will you sing Cannonball?" Cannonball is another song that I have recorded. I've sang before in these chats or on a YouTube clip, and that's another Damien Rice song. This is another one. Now, I hope I don't cause any offense with this song. There's a word in it that well, I think it sort of describes the song really well. I mean, and describes the emotion in the song. And the song is called "The Greatest Bastard." And so I apologise if that caused offence to anyone, but I think the song is a fantastic song. And there's a line in the song, it's in the song actually a few times actually, you know, I never meant to let you down, and I think that's a great sentiment. You know, I never meant to let you down, and I think it's a song just speaks so well. And so, if it's okay, I'd love to sing it for you. Play it for you. It's the first time I've ever played it anywhere. So I hope I remember the words. Okay, so this is definitely a premiere of this song, so we'll see how this goes. Here's hoping. Made you laugh and made you cry, made you open up your eyes. Didn't I? Helped you open out your wings, your legs, and many other things. Didn't I? Am I the greatest bastard that you know? The only one who let you go. One you hurt so much you cannot bear. We were good when we were good. We were not misunderstood. Made me love you, made me live. Made me learn how to forgive. Didn't you? Wish that I could say the same, but when you left to blame. Didn't you? Am I the greatest bastard that you met? The only one you can't forget? Am I the one your truth's been waiting for? Am I dreaming once again? Some dreams are better when they end. Some make it, mistake it. Some force and some will fake it. I never meant to let you down. Some fret it, forget it. Some ruin and some regret it. I never meant to let you down. Learn to wag and tuck our tails. We learn to win and then to fail. Didn't we? Learn that lovers love to sing. Losers love to cling, didn't we? Am I the greatest bastard that you know? When we ever let this go? We fought so much we've broken all the charms. Letting go is not the same as pushing someone else away. So please don't let on. You don't know me. Please don't let on. I'm not here. Please don't let on. You don't love me, 'cause I know you do. I know. Some make it, mistake it. Some force and some will fake it. I never meant to let you down. Some fret it, forget it. Some ruin and some regret it. I never meant to let you down. I never meant to let you. I never meant to let you down. I never meant. Da 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 da. There you go. So that was the that's yeah. I love that song, and it's got beautiful sentiments in it, I think. So thank you for the positive message there. It didn't It didn't offend too many people anyway. I hope so. That's the main thing. Oh. So I think we've got about 15 minutes to go. So look, we'll keep answering some questions for you. Thank you for all these kind responses to that. Is that a photo behind your painting? Somebody says that's a painting of Luke Kelly, the famous. He's there. The Luke Kelly's the famous folk singer from the Dubliners, who has sadly passed away quite a few years ago. But he's one of my heroes. I think one of the greatest balladeers to ever come out of Ireland. And I got given that for Christmas by my brother Raymond, actually, and his wife Vanilla. So he sits proudly on my wall. So that's Luke Kelly, an amazing singer. So that's who that is. Someone says, have you ever thought about making an album with Keith? I made 11 albums with Keith. We've made loads. Yeah, with Celtic Thunder. Kelly Martin says, do you still work with Phil Coulter? Loved him too. Unfortunately, no. I mean, Phil's moved on now from Celtic Thunder, and I still, I've seen him a few times since that, and Phil's a gentleman and a legend, and we had a lot of great times with CT. So yeah, it was great. It was great to work with Phil. Heather says, Ram, my sister and I have a mud wall. Where'd that go to? With hooks where we hang on the mugs we've accumulated. You can think of doing something like that too. They look great. I presume it's a mug wall and not a mud wall, I hope. But that's a good idea, actually, to hook all the mugs. I would need, yeah. That's an idea. I might look into that one, Heather. Thank you. Becky says, are you looking forward to the new Star Wars movie? I cannot wait. December 2015, the new Star Wars movie is out, and I'm excited already about it. The child that I am is excited about it. Judy says, are you still running most every day, or have you been too busy? Lately you haven't seen so many running pictures. Excuse me, as usual. I am, Judy, I'm still running. I just know, I was afraid that you're getting bored of the same places and the same pictures, so I sort of stopped. I got a wee bit, because I felt like all I was doing was posting pictures of Larry or me running, and I was just boring you to death with those, so I'm still running, believe me, the running is still happening. Just I've slacked off on the running photographs. Although people have given me calendars and books and stuff of the running photographs, and it's incredible because I guess when I put them up every day, I don't even realize these amazing places that I'm lucky enough to get the chance to run in. So whenever I get them sent to me and it's all together, I go, oh wow, that was pretty impressive, you know. Barb Factory says, did you ever wear braces as a kid? You have such a great smile. Oh, thank you, Barb. No, I didn't. I got a few wonky teeth there, so with the braces they might have fixed those, but oh well. Are you going to have a calendar this year? I'm still in December on my desk because I don't want to take it down. Unfortunately, no, I didn't get time to get a calendar this year. So, sorry about that. 2016, we hope. Can you tell us, Gail Burke says, can you tell us which songs you'll be doing during the upcoming Best Of tour? There's so many on the list. It's basically all your favourites. The ones that the fans have voted for are the ones that we're singing. So for me, the likes of Desperado and Right On and That's a Woman and all the greats that I want to sing. So they're all there. So I'm really happy. Nancy Lynn says, you have sung with Natalie Toro and Leslie Pike. Who would you like to work with next? God, I know. I mean, I really enjoyed both with Natalie and Leslie. Leslie's album actually is coming out very soon, in a matter of weeks, and I was lucky enough to guest on that, and had a credit in one of the songs and writing and performed the song with Natalie, with Leslie, go on, and Natalie in the previous Christmas album as well. But for Leslie's, it's a fantastic album, and I'm really excited about that and where that's going to go. And then we're looking to have a guest on a few of her gigs as well, so that's all exciting. And we'll see what the future brings with what else. Ren, will you be having a new solo album coming out in 2015? Debbie Stavers asked, as I was talking earlier, myself and Neil and Bernard Kelly are writing at the minute, and we're hoping to get something out to you of originals as soon as possible. So we'd love to get that done this year. So that's the plan. Anyway. Lily Miller says, if Celtic Thunder, heaven forbid, ever ended, what would you do? Would you continue doing gigs with Neil or try to go to Broadway? Heaven forbid, as you say. But the beauty of Celtic Thunder, and you get the opportunity to do these other things as well. And I love doing what we're doing with the Burning Kelly thing at the minute as well. So I'd love to keep doing that for as long as possible. It's great. And if some big Broadway production comes knocking, I'll certainly consider that as well. We'll see. Yeah, I'm just reading down through these. Let's see, I'll go and see if you have any. Chicago Jane says, have you ever gotten your sense of smell back? No, it's still gone ever since my accident. Unfortunately, my sense of smell has never come back. I often say it's maybe not a bad thing on a tour bus with the rest of them lads on it. So every cloud, I suppose, and all that, Mary Lou says, are you a Boston Celtics fan because of Larry Bird, or are you a Larry Bird fan because he played for the Celtics? Oh. No, I was a Celtics fan first. How I got into being a Celtics fan was I first got interested in the NBA in the 1987-88 season and I saw a lot of the Celtics then, and just I suppose the Irish connection always was a big thing back then too, and then to see that team of Dennis Johnson, Danny Ainge, Robert Parrish, Kevin McHale, and of course Larry Bird were just an amazing team. And so then I became a Celtics fan, and then you had to be a Larry Bird fan as well. And so I always was a Larry Bird fan, and that's the way I've got quite a bit of Celtics memorabilia around this house, as well as Peyton Manning memorabilia and Celtic Thunder memorabilia around this house. And I've even got a dog named after Larry Bird now as well. So that was where that came from. Pat says, hi Ryan, thanks for doing the chat. I'm interested in your opinion on how the rebuilding process is going with Boston. Oh, that's another connected question. I keep thinking there has been a better way than trading away all-star players. It's hard to remain a dedicated fan. Yeah, it's sad to see. I know this is probably boring for a lot of people who aren't into sports or into the Celtics, but it's sad to see, when Rajon Rondo went, that was the last of our 2008 winning team, and that was sad to see that. But I guess they're rebuilding for the future. We have to give them time, but it's hard to watch, as you say, watch it all fall apart. Sharon Hooper says, can you believe it's almost a year since Brennan Kelly helped hubby and me celebrate our wedding anniversary at McGonagall's? Oh yes, McGonagall's in Barrington. Give us another thrill if you'd wish us happy anniversary again. So happy anniversary, Sharon and your husband, for your upcoming anniversary again. Sorry it's not a gig this time, but we'll try and work on that next year if we can. Running down through 2 questions for you, Ran. What was your favourite Celtic Thunder DVD show to do, and what is one of your favourite memories of George? Can't wait to hear from you and Larry. Again, we touched on this earlier on Big George. Do you know, when I think of him, I don't think of one particular instance or time. I just think of him there and his presence and the years we shared together. From the very beginning. And you asked what my favourite Celtic Thunder DVD show was. It was probably the very first one, because it was all new and none of us knew what we were getting involved in, what it was going to be. And George is very much the same as myself, coming from a background of not knowing anything about stage or or what this could bring. And yeah, it's we still miss him a lot. Do you know? Yeah. Linda McGillivray says, hello from Nova Scotia. What is the significance of the gentleman that appears in the background of all the CT DVD covers? And a huge thank you for the wonderful entertainment on the CT cruise, and thanks for signing our door, Linda. The significance of the man, he's not actually, that's how I often get asked, and who is that man on the CD covers? He's actually a combination of made up of a few different people. So he's not actually one person, but he just sort of represents the whole Celtic man thing from the very beginning. So that's where he comes from. It's not actually one person that people think, where is this man from, or where is he? He's not there. Any possibility of coming back to Halifax, Nova Scotia? Yes, definitely. With Neil, I'd love to come back to Nova Scotia. To Halifax is a great time. We've got a lot of good nights there. Yeah, for sure. I just run. So I realise we're getting close to the end here, folks. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Barbie says, can you have happy birthday to Meg? She'll be 4 on January 20th. That's today. Happy birthday, Meg. 4 years old. She is in the Secret Bit of Right from Wrong video. So you're in one of my videos. So thank you for starring in my video, Meg, and happy birthday. Hope you have a great day. 4 years is a big, big deal. Folks, I'm sorry we're getting close to the end. I'm trying to think. I'll just do a few more shout outs here. Just going down your questions. What's in my mug? Pop Mom says it's tea, unfortunately. Just tea. Oh, I can get to it. It is tea, just tea. It's not whiskey, I promise. It goes too fast. I know everybody said that. I know it does go too fast. Carla, hi Carla. As I said again, just to remind you folks, my website, RyanKellyMusic.com, I've rejuvenated a wee bit, and it's in the process of getting more and more done. And yeah, I'll so keep checking on it. And actually, there's a section you go to, and you can become part of the mailing list, and then you're able to get on that, and we'll be sending you emails and stuff like that. So I'm working hard on that myself, and I'm going to have more hands-on approach to my website now. We're going to get hopefully be able to get a forum up there as well, because I know a lot of you have been asking for a forum. We can hang out and have the crack, and so yeah, we're going to get that sorted as well. So we'll do all that. Thanks everyone for the comment, joining in and saying hello. I'll finish off with a song, sure, why not? Have you any preferences in the songs? Can you do a gig in the Moy and invite us fans? Someone says that'd be cool, because if I could do gigs in the Moy, then I wouldn't have to leave home, and you can meet Larry and all too. Now Larry is fast asleep. Should I get him up just to say goodbye to you? I'll see if I can just grab him here in 2 seconds. Alright. So he's pretty much falling asleep with Larry, aren't you? You saying about everybody? Mm-hmm. He's good for giving me licks. He gives a lot of licks. So I'm going to finish off with a song. He's yawning. So Larry, put Larry back to bed, and then I'll do one more song. I'm going to go. Okay, so I guess in keeping with the, I like to do one of my own songs now, just to finish off, sure. There's some great suggestions going in here, actually. I made this song. Trying to think of a song that I haven't done in a while. I think I'll do a song from In Time, because it's been a while since I've sang a song from my first album. So yeah, let's do this one, and I'll just leave you this and say thank you so much for calling in to see me and listen to my nonsense again for another hour and a bit. Thanks for all the support, for everything, for all the presents, and just for the support and for all the things all you do for me. So it's very much appreciated, and I couldn't do it without you. So this is In Too Deep. Saw you, met you, found you, touched you, held you, loved you. I was only dreaming in my sleep. I was only dreaming, now I'm in too deep. I ignored you, I upset you, now I can't sleep. I still want you, I still need you, now I feel weak. I was only dreaming in my sleep. I was only dreaming, down into summer now, could have been, never be. So I move on, I'll find a new song, I'll find a new me. And I'll play guitar again till the bitter end. myself again. Even if I have to pretend I was in too deep. I was in too deep, yeah, yeah. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. I was in too deep, yeah, yeah. Hey, hey, yeah. And I play guitar again till the bitter end. And I find myself again. Even if I have to pretend I was in too deep. I was in too deep. See you all again soon.